Bangladesh has plunged into chaos. With Sheikh Hasina leaving the Bangladesh, the army is taking up the control. Now, many people are asking astrologically why what has happened to the Bangladesh horoscope. First of all, Bangladesh was declared its independence on 26 March 1971 at the stroke of the midnight. Now, it can be told it has Dhanusu Lagna. So, first of all, from Dhanusu Lagna, 6th house Jupiter is transiting, and that is the first problem. When Jupiter transits the 6th house, the nation will have a problem. The second one is it is a start of the new Venus Dasha which is beginning to happen, and that is also one of the reason why there are so many changes. India also had Venus Dasha. At that time, the Rajiv Gandhi era ended and the Manmohan Singh era had begun. So this is also another indicator. The third one is from Saturn, there are many planets in the 12th house. Like, for example, Sun, Moon, and Mercury is there. Now, this is transited by Rahu, and that too in a 6-12 axis. So, that is the main problem. Plus, in Dasamsa, the Sukra is with Rahu. Whenever the Rahu is associated with Sukra, or when the Rahu is associated with any planet, that Dasha Bhukti will have a problem. So, therefore, this is the main issue as far as the Dasha is concerned. So, what is the future of Bangladesh? First of all, the entire political system will plunge into chaos. Just like the Pakistan and other people, there is bound to be a dictatorial trend which is going to come across. The second thing is, now Sheikh Hasina in a way was a dictator. In a way, she had won all the 4 elections without the opposition, putting the opposition behind the bars. All those things she has done to consolidate the power. So this kind of dictatorial attitude will come into Bangladesh. There will be a lot of unrest in Bangladesh between 2025 to 27. There is bound to be a lot of what you call economic chaos, political chaos, followed by social unrest, which will continue across. Now, that is something very, very clear in the Bangladesh chart, because Saturn will be transiting the 12th house from the Saturn. It will be transiting along with Rahu. Saturn, Rahu will meet in Meena. The Meena has Saturn, has Sun, Moon, and Mercury. So it is bound to have a lot of chaos politically. Now, Bangladesh exports will fall down and the GDP of the country will go into chaos. The stock market will not do well. There will be rise in unemployment. There will be a lot of chaos which will be happening in Bangladesh. Now, many people feel this is just a temporary situation. This will become better after 3-4 months. No, this is bound to be a very difficult time for Bangladesh, and it is going to go into a chaotic spin. Unless they do puja for Rahu, unless Chatru Samara puja is done, unless the re-inauguration of Bangladesh is done, these are not going to happen, because I might not be the person who will be guiding them across. So the army is bound to take over, and there is bound to be a lot of social unrest, social thing will be there. Just like the brotherly Pakistan, this country also will plunge into chaos and darkness, and it will be very difficult for their economic revival. So far, there have been a miracle economic growth, but that is not going to be sustained across. India also would have gone, except the politician did the rotation of power like Congress and BJP or ADMK, DMK. And the second one is it is also that India's export of the garment industry will continue to increase across. So political fallout of Bangladesh will be very, very positive for India. Of course, there are lynching of Hindus across and all that thing. Those are just temporary phenomenon, but this is bound to have a huge repercussion economically for Bangladesh. It is going to be a a very, very tough time ahead for the next 2.5 years. India's neighbors like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and to an extent China are all undergoing, in a way, an economic downfall. India will be an economic miracle. The stock market will continue to rise.